What's up there, guys? Today we're going to be giving away some audits. So let me just alert some of the peoples on ManyChat. Oh, this is really loud, isn't it? Let me turn, can I turn it down? Wait, is it? Might not be too loud actually. I don't know. I know the microphone volume's turned up like all the way, so that might be bad. See if I can sign in. Never know my passwords. Oh, and it worked. Let me see if I can. Gotta confirm this on Facebook. Sorry, I have a little bit of a cold right now. There we go. Hello, Truffle Shuffle. How we doing? Oh, this is interesting. They sort of switched this up. Not too bad for a Sunday, honestly. Little, got a little cold, but other than that, not too bad. All right, let's do our usual conditional formatting. Hello, first name. I'm doing a few free SEO audits. If you'd like to get one, come join the live stream. And we'll put the button here. Join now. Okay, press send. Can you ask a question? Of course. Ask away, my good friend. Now, we did have a few people who wanted audits already. And I just have to give them a call. I don't know if they're going to be around. But let's check out a couple of the websites that wanted audits. So this is one. It's a roofing website. Let's see if it has any data. Normally I like working with sites that already have a little bit of data. 182 keywords. So it looks like there might be a little bit of data here. They got a blog that goes back to 2018. Let's see some of the other ones. This doesn't have any data. Or doesn't have any traffic. It's interesting because a lot of people want audits on their websites, but most people don't really have traffic. Oh, this one does. Look at this. Okay. So let's give Fariz a call. The battery's going to die soon, but I'll see if I can call him. All right, 0743.
For emergencies, hang up and dial 911. For directory assistance, hang up and dial 411. To place an international call from the US, hang up and dial 011, the country code, and
Oh, so if I want to call that number, it's going to be a big call. Hey Chase, did you get a couple of texts I sent last week? Had a question. I didn't see anything come through. Maybe if you can tell me your number, I can double check on my phone. Truffles says, how would you pitch chatbots to local businesses over the weekend? I did a ringless voice messenger drop to 100 realtors, got 5 return calls. I set meeting, got pushed to next month, trying to get my first client. Well, I probably wouldn't pitch chatbots. Probably not what I would be, the first thing I'd be doing. But if I were to pitch chatbots, then probably, what would I do? I'd probably, I don't even know. I don't know how I would pitch chatbots alone. Unless you're going to somehow improve their stuff on a national level. Because chatbots aren't usually as beneficial for local stuff. Neil says, hi, I have been watching your videos and just started a website, but I don't know if it's ready for audit yet since I'm still working on it. If you could tell me the URL, I could tell you whether or not you'd probably want one. Not a lot of data here either. Kind of looking for a website that has at least a couple thousand visits a month. Still have a lot of work before it's finished. Well, what I could do is I could start doing my own site, because we did do some stuff for it, and I can show you kind of how I'd go about fixing some of the things that I found. So if you guys watched the National SEO Guide at all, and you picked up my free updated template with the phases in it, you'll see that I did some phase 2 stuff, and I mapped some of the top keywords to the pages. And you can see here, these are some of the keywords that are ranking and all the different pages. So we didn't finish looking at the duplicate content for these, so we probably should do that, because we didn't finish the mapping of that. We found some problems with this page. I'll just show you really quickly how to fix one of the pages, since it's pretty much good to go. This is all completely mapped, this one right here. So you can see here it says SEO roadmap template, 155 clicks, 860 impressions, 18% click-through rate, average position 2.46. So we know that the click-through rate's pretty good. We don't have to worry about too much about that. URL rating's pretty decent. It's 19. The keyword difficulty is 0. The average position is at 2.46. Let's just go double check that. And there it is. So 2.46. So we want to try to bring that to number 1. So what do we got to do? So we're going to keep scrolling over, and we can see that the duplicate content percentage is at 24%. So it's probably the first thing we want to fix. So let's go ahead and figure out what part of this page has duplicate content. So we'll go to siteliner.com. What's up, Tommy? Tomash says, thanks for the invitation, Chase. I'm from a small country working on legal services company site. How do I know if it's local or national SEO? It just depends on what kind of client you're looking for, really. Looking for local clients, national clients. All right, so we're going to go to our pages. We're going to take that URL and just plug it in here. We're going to click on the link. I'm not sure why it's going to other links here. We should be able to get this working pretty good. So we want to see the page itself. So duplicate content, maybe I have to click on that first. And there we go. What's up, Jake? What's up, Craig? So here we can see this is the duplicate so the highest amount of duplicate content shown in red. So let's go find that first. And let's go find, so here's all the red. And obviously this is all just comments. So supplementary content, meaning content that shows on every page or on multiple pages that isn't the main content, isn't really a problem. You want to worry about duplicate content that's on main content. So you can see this right here is showing exactly on this other page, which is the SEO audit service page. So here's the exact same text. So we'd either want to remove the text on this page and change it, or change the text here. It's probably just easier to change the text here because it's just like the intro. So we're just going to go ahead and do that. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and change this. Now there was this product that I have been meaning to pick up since it is on sale, and it is a product that I tried before. I don't remember how well it works. But ideally, you put in content. It's supposed to tell you kind of how to optimize it based on similar words. So online marketing shows you the KD, and then it tells you what you need to add more of. And since I think it is a one-time purchase, I will check it out, and I will do a review of this because I think it is worth reviewing. Looks like we're good to go. Now let's check it out. So we'll take our keywords, SEO roadmap template. Malika is currently using the template. Nice. What do you think? You're able to do all the phases without any problems? Craig says, if I have 50 products on one page, each has their own page. When that product sells, I still keep the page live. If I do this forever, I will end up with hundreds of pages. Any advice? Yeah, so you'd probably want to just canonical those pages to the main page whenever you make them. And then when you delete them, just 301 them to the main page. Malika says, I got problems with my site learning from Chase. What's your website? If you guys want to enter your URLs into the chat, I can, if one of your websites has enough traffic, I can audit it. Okay, so we're going to go. So it says easy to rank without backlinks. Interesting. So it says I'm number 2 here. Score is 10.3, 23. I don't know what the score is out of. You would think there'd be a little information here. So 23, 10, 54, 45. So is it the higher the score, the better? Or the lower the score, the better? I think it's the higher the score, the better. Score chart. Yeah, so I think that's probably what that means. So let's go to maybe Content Optimizer. And I guess we'll just paste our text in, see what happens. Obviously, we have to change the duplicate content text either way, but I just wanted to see what it says. The weird thing about these content optimizers is you kind of have to just copy and paste the text in, which is a little odd to me. So it says not optimized. And obviously you have to take these things with a grain of salt. Bella, go somewhere else. Come here. Come here, Bella. Oh. Okay, so it just rates it based off the words mentioned, I suppose. So it looks like it says template is over optimized, roadmap is under optimized. I'm not sure. All right, so the other thing too is you can't really change it. You have to change it within here and then I guess just copy and paste it in. Which is kind of weird, but let's see what we can do. So this is the, hold on, let me kick my dog out. Come here, Bill. Come here. Come on. Come on, let's go. Okay. So as I was saying, this is the title. This is the H2, I believe. Yeah, it's the H2. Whoops. So what we want to do is we want to get this text right here, which is here. Okay, so what does it say? It says not found. And this is based on what is important, I guess. So marketing templates. Okay, so let's just try to include some of this stuff. So this SEO marketing template, this I've spent, I don't know, what's a good thing to say? Created a ton of different SEO marketing templates and finally decided to put all of my work into, all of my ideas into one free downloadable product that you can use as a guide. I'm just looking at all these things on the side, and I'll let you guys know if this helps. Guide to increase your rankings on Google, whether you have a blog, local website, or e-commerce store. Okay. Let's just reanalyze that. So went up a little bit. And then we also obviously did get rid of the duplicate text, so that's a good thing. That's going to help. Whether or not this tool is going to help rank the page higher, I have no idea. But I do know that just by having this not be duplicate content anymore, that is going to be a help. One other thing that we need to look at isn't just the content that's similar, but also the layout of what's already ranking. So if we look at this page, we can see that it's not very it's not very informative. I don't even know how this is ranking. Let's see about this one. So this is more of a tutorial. Now, one way that you would probably want to actually structure this is you'd want to put a layout for how this thing works, other than this steps. So step 1, download Screaming Frog. Step 2, main tutorial. Step 3, attract leads. Step 4, upsell your services. You probably want to have another section here talking about how the thing works. So we can actually see, I don't know if this is going to be a good way to do it, but we can see from the video that I did, there's a pretty easy way that you can actually take content from a video and plug it into your posts without needing to use anybody off of Fiverr or anything. So here's the guide I made on how to use the template, kind of. And what you can do is you can take the YouTube URL and type in download YouTube captions. Put the URL in. We're going to want English. Now the problem with this file is that it's SRT, meaning that there's weird timestamps on it. So what you want to do is you want to type in SRT to text. And you're going to take this file and just drag it in. And you're going to extract the text. I'm going to press download. And then the last thing you're going to do is you're going to look up line break removal. You're going to open up all this text and just plug it in. And voila, you have your entire transcription. So what we can do is, first of all, we could just copy it directly in here and see what happens, because that would be interesting to see. Oh, it looks like we can just take the link from the URL too. Let's see if we can do that. Okay, so right now we have not sure what this option does. AI text analysis. Okay, so right now it's at 10, which is even lower than it was before. And what we're going to do is we're going to take all that content that we just got from the video, see what happens if we just plug it in there. Went up to 50. That's pretty crazy. All right. Wait, hold on. Where did all of it go? Oh, maybe because it's not in writing mode? Whatever that means. Do that again. Put that in. It's weird. I don't understand why I'm trying to put the content in, but it's like it's not all going in there. Huh. Yeah, if I plug it in, it just completely removes all this other text. Oh, here we go. Was it just not loading before? Now we got it. Okay. So if we reanalyze it, it says 50. So we can try putting it in here. I don't know if it's going to help, but we can try. Dan the Man. Is this who I think it is? Oh my god, there's so many Dan the Mans, I can't figure it out. Oh well. I wish YouTube let me click on people's links. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and go into the post. Now we'll just do it in here. So let's see what we can do. I mean, I wonder how much of it I should just put in there. That's the question. Because you don't really want to just copy everything directly in. Yeah, it's too jumbled up. The only way to really do it is to have somebody kind of go in and take notes on it, because you know this is a lot of stuff in here, and if you just copy it in, it's not going to work very well. So we're just going to move on. So we're going to go ahead and save the page since it's now at least unique here. Oh gosh, way back. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to see what the new duplicate content score is, since it should be lower. And it's still going to be kind of high probably because of the comments, but that's totally fine to have. So let's see if we can rescan it. And so it's at 24% still, obviously, because it didn't rescan. And I don't know how you can get SiteLiner to rescan unless you log in, maybe. Well, we don't really need to do it because we know that that was only really the duplicate content on there. So we're just going to say it's at 0 now. Now let's just keep scrolling because we got that done. And let's just put all of these in greens because we know that this is pretty much hitting our what we want. So we'll just say greater than 100 clicks makes us happy. Greater than 500 impressions makes us happy. Click-through rate higher than 5% makes us happy. And position less than 2 or greater than 2 makes us unhappy. And URL rating greater than, let's say, 10 makes us happy. So all of that looks pretty good. So we really just want as many greens as possible. All right, so let's look at what else we got here. So the conversion rate is 22%. Now let's make sure that that is correct because we want to make sure that we're not just pulling random numbers. It's always good to double check your conversion rates. Sure, where I put that thing. Oh, sorry about that. I just need to get a pillow for my back. It's starting to hurt. Oh. Where's all this traffic coming from on this site? That's kind of interesting. This is a site that I used to have. I'm not sure why there's all this traffic on it. Google. What the heck? In 6 days, there's 1,300 visits off of Google. That's interesting. Let me see where that's coming from. Like what keywords? Huh. What the heck is happening? What is going on? 300 clicks in 1 day? Wow. So apparently I ranked for this. What the heck? 1,500. What the heck is even happening? When did this happen? I don't even remember this happening. Oh yeah, it happened pretty recently. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. I was not expecting that at all. Wow, it's ranking for a lot of stuff around that. Huh. Pretty cool. Need to be putting something like ManyChat on there. It's probably why that video is doing so well too, because of all the external plays. Okay, well, that's cool. Anyways, going back to our other thing that we were doing. If we go to pages, we can see, or sorry, I was looking at analytics. Let's go over here and into here and into here. And I want to look at behavior, site content, all pages. Actually, sorry, conversions, goals, overview. And I think that's the goal, right? So let's look at actually behavior, site content, all pages. SEO audit checklist template, there it is. And actually, I guess we have to go to landing pages because all pages won't give you the conversion. And I guess we're doing email opt-in. So that says 1.5. Is it because we need a larger date range maybe? So there we go. So yeah, 19%, 1,122 opt-ins. And let's just check anybody who's opted in. So it's still bringing in about 26 opt-ins a day, which is pretty cool. Can we also see people who are organic opt-ins? Oh, we're probably going to have to do that as a secondary dimension, I believe. Oh, actually, no, it'll tell us. So about half of those are from organic. Pretty decent. And then if we look and see what that opt-in is, it's basically anybody who hits that one page, right? Email opt-in is anybody who hits the resources page. Cool. So yeah, that is working correctly. So word count's at 753. We could probably bring that up. Unique inlinks, we're only at 9, so we're probably going to want to add more of those. And we could probably just add it from these other pages. And the crawl depth is 5, so we'd probably want to link it from the home page. So the crawl depth is no longer 5. So I'm going to do something like, let's see what the conversion rate on the home page is. So we got a conversion rate about 30%. It's pretty good. But still not as much as the audit checklist page, so we could probably bring it up just by offering the audit checklist. And then we still get the internal link to the audit checklist as well. So probably just those couple little changes might make it go up a position. Who knows? At least it'll probably increase the conversion rates. So, but I mean that's like basic stuff like that you do on phase 2. I'm actually gonna go look more into that ranking on that other website because I think I might actually repurpose that into something. So I'm gonna go do that. But I'll see you guys in a little bit. And if you need any help or anything, let me know. Leave a comment. Yeah. Bye.